like I'm being interrogated.
Where's my money? Where's my money?
It's like, what did I do? Jeez. Let's get this started. You know, I hate introing these things, man. What's good, guys, and welcome to the first review on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Days Gone, a long-awaited exclusive on the PS4. But before I get into the review, I'd like to say thank you for the support on the last video. It was great, it was amazing, and it's nice to see that you guys are anticipating what I have to bring out, so hopefully I don't let you lot down. Now let's get into the review. Days Gone is a pretty game, it's a big game, but it also has some flaws. The story is pretty simple. You play a biker called Deacon St. John, who's trying to survive in the world 2 years after a deadly pandemic, whilst also trying to find out what happened to a love interest of his. I don't want to go too much into the story and spoil things if you haven't played it already, but it's a very simple story, nothing mind-blowing, gets the job done. Now, what I've noticed whilst playing the game, there's been a lot of thought and time put into the story, the amount of cutscenes and the quality of cutscenes, which has made me go along with the story, which I have been pleasantly surprised about. Now, the pandemic that has spread is in the form of freakers. They are pretty much zombies, but a faster version with animal type characteristics, but I'll go into that later. Now onto the gameplay. The gameplay follows simple standard open world formula. You're exploring the world, progressing the story, picking up items, repairing your weapons, so on and so forth. To progress the story, you have to find camps. In those camps, you have a list of jobs to do. Once you gain enough trust in those camps after doing the jobs, you gain access to better upgrades for your bike and your weapons. I mean, it's fun, but it's just a lot of rinse repeat. They are optional side missions, but they don't do much in the form of making the gameplay any more exciting and adding any variety to the game. The game is roughly, 60 hours long? So yeah, good luck doing that for 60 hours. Now, my biggest issue with the game is your bike, stealth, and your guns. At the start of the game, your bike is the most ridiculously fragile item you own. This thing takes damage from everything, including bumps, lands from jumps, running over freakers. I mean, I'm all for realism in games, such as what they did in Red Dead 2, but this gets very annoying. For something you solely have to rely on to get around, the chore of having to stop and repair your bike, I mean, it's tedious. Just let me play the game. Now, the stealth parts of the game are standard. You mark out your enemies, find a way to take out your enemies or sneak past. There's been a lot of games that have done this already. It's just a chore and it gets boring, and I just wish it wasn't in the game. The guns in the game, I wouldn't say they're good and they're not great either. They're just meh. I mean, they get better once you upgrade them, but you're better off using melee combat when you can, which I must say is great. The hit feedback, animations, and the weightiness of each hit and feel look great. Now, onto the freakers. As I said before, they are faster, kind of smart version of zombies. There are different types of freakers in the game, such as child freakers. Yeah, I know. Freakers that were once children, now zombified, that attack you in groups whenever you're in their territory. Pretty crazy, but yeah. But I'm going to talk about the standard freakers you come across more often. Now, what they do is they create nests. I know, zombies that create nests, crazy. It's a bit mad concept, but yeah. As you ride around the world, you come across these nests, and to be able to fast travel, you must burn down these nests. It's a fun concept on paper, but it just gets boring, and unfortunately that's what makes up most of this game. And it's a shame because this game is fun. I did have fun, but I just wish there was more to do within this game. Days Gone, it's not a bad game and it's not a good game either. It's just average, it's just meh. Don't know if it's the hype of the game that's killed it or what, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't do anything new for the open world game genre. It's like a jack of all trades and master of none. What I mean by that is that it takes elements from other open world games over the past few years and just pretty much mashes them all together, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just certainly not on par with another PS4 exclusive such as God of War, which was absolutely amazing. If you're a fan of the whole end of the world zombie genre, I mean, I'm going to say you might like this game. I don't know, I could be very wrong, but the only problem for me is that this game reminded me of The Walking Dead and how it took that very slippery slope down to absolute trashness. So yeah, I mean, it's a good game, but it just wasn't for me. The score that I'm going to give this game is a 6 out of 10. This game is fun to play. The story is definitely its strongest point, but unfortunately things get boring very quickly. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I hope this helps you decide on whether you're going to get this game or not. I'll catch you lot in the next video, so don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Laters.